Good morning, children. Welcome to our biology class. The last class we discussed about an organelles called like as lysosomes and mitochondria, and in this class just we'll wind up this session by explaining this the two organelles. The one of the organelle is a plastid. Okay, actually, what is called as a plastid? Plastid is nothing but it is a color pigments. Okay, mostly the color pigments are present only in the plants, not in animals. Okay, there is a short note for you. What are the differences between a plant cell and an animal cell? Okay, so what is the answer for this? Means plant cell has cell wall, animal cell there is no cell wall. The plant cell has the vacuoles, animal cell very few animals they have the vacuoles. Okay, and whereas coming to the plastids, plant cell has plastid, animal cell there are no plastids. Okay, these are the main differences we will see in between the plant cell and an animal cell. Okay, so finally just I want to say that here the plant cell, only the plant cell has a plastids. These are called as a color pigments. Of course, in some animals, actually what is a color pigment means? To exhibit the different colors, green color, yellow color, orange color, the white in color, and this all these colors we'll see mostly only in the plants. But in some animals also these color pigments will be useful only to protect from the animals, other animals, wild animals or the enemy. When the enemy comes, some animals they'll show the mimicry. What is called as a mimicry means when the animal is praying mantids, when they are in the green leaves, so before they are just like as a stick color, like as a bark color. Whenever the enemy is coming towards it, immediately what will happen? Chemophoisi, they'll say that. Immediately the color it will be the changes. The color it will be changes, and they will be look like as a leaf, and the enemy thinks that it's a leaf and it goes away. Like that, few animals they exhibit this changing of their body color, mimicry, but in a plant's plastids play a role in a different ways. What are that? Let us study now. Okay, the plant plastids are present only in the plants, and these are nothing but three different types of plastids are there, and these are nothing but the color pigments. Okay, the first plastid is, we'll call it as an chloroplast, leucoplast and an chromoplast. Children, you know that already. The chloroplast is the green patches. Just in the reorif activity we studied that. The chloroplast is a green patches. It will be present over the surface of the leaf. Inside the chloroplast there is a colored pigment that is called as an chlorophyll. Okay, chlorophyll usually it's a green in color. Of course, it's not only green in color, and it's an yellow in color and in different colors also. Yes, especially the chlorophyll in the leaf, it is an green in color. Actually, what is the main function of this chlorophyll? They helps to trap the solar energy during the time of the photosynthesis. Chloroplast or chlorophyll trap the solar energy, and with that energy is necessary for the plant to continue its photosynthesis activity. Children, is it clear? That is about the first pigment called as an chloroplast. Whereas come to the second pigment is called as a leucoplast. It's a white in color. The leucoplasts are the white in color, and this white color, where it will be present? Where the leucoplasts are present. Chloroplast means in the leaves I said. Where these leucoplasts are present means the leucoplasts are present in the place where the sun is not reaches inside. Uncovered regions, we can say that. The parts which are not exposed towards to the sun, we can say. For example, whereas coming to the root, where the roots are there, they are under the soil. They are not exposed towards the sun. How the root it will be? When you wash the root with water, and they are white in color. So the leucoplast main function, it will be helpful for the stores. Store the starch product and the protein product and oil product, and some of the roots they store the food products. Okay, yes. So another reason is the inside the fruit pulp. If you cut the mango, raw mango, how it will be? It's a white in color. Of course, when it will be ripened, when it's ripened, it turned to the another color, that is an yellow color, because of the xanthophyll pigment. Okay, yes. So then like that, if you break the seed, groundnut seed, how they are? White in color. Any seed, if you break it, just will see the white color. So the leucoplasts are present. The parts which are not directly exposed towards to the sun. Covered areas. In covered areas, if you observe the stem also, stem is green in color. Just if you take out that green color, how it will be? It's a white in color. Okay, yes. So the main function of this, the leucoplast is helpful to store the starch, oils and then proteins. Again here the leucoplasts are divided into three. Let me just introduce the term, and then IC class will study very clearly. Okay, yes. As they store the starch, they are called as aleuroplast. Okay, amyloplast, aleuroplast, eleoplast. Three different. Starch is amyloplast, oil is eleoplast, and proteins is an aleuroplast. Okay, now IC class I will say that very clearly. So the leucoplasts are the white in color. Where they will be present means the regions where they are not exposed towards sun, this particular leucoplast it will be present. Okay, the next one is called as a chromoplast. What are these chromoplasts means? These are bright dark pigment colored. Okay, yes. For examples, if you see where these chromoplasts are present means chilies. Okay, and we can also see in the tomatoes. Okay, in some flowers also. In some flowers also we can see this chromoplast color. Did you observe any time the chili how it will be? Of course, I did not collect all that different varieties of the chilies, as we don't have that. Okay, first the chili it will be white in color. Okay, whenever it will be it's an anger, it will be white. The later the color is changed to green. Okay, the later the color is changed to red color. That's why we'll say it's a red chilies. Okay, they are white. When they're growing up, they'll be turned to green and they'll be the red. If you see the tomatoes also, the first they'll be in the white color when it's coming out from the flower, when it is converting into like a fruit, it comes white, light parrot green, and then dark green, and finally they'll be red. Why? How it will be happens? Because of the chloroplast, they have the capacity to change its color according to ace to ace, gap to gap, we can say that. Okay, and the third example is in flowers also. Some of the flowers, this it belongs to the chrysanthemum family, chamanti species only. Okay, so early in the morning there will be just a very white color. Very white color. Afternoon, if you see, they'll turn to light pink. If you see the early in the evening, just they will be turned to the dark pink color. It will be turned up. So like that, they have the capacity to changes its color because of this the chromoplastics. Okay, so clear? Yes. So these chloroplastics are also double membrane structures. They are double membrane structures, especially the chloroplast has two membrane structures. Okay, and they are just similar to mitochondria. How the mitochondria has two membranes, like as an outer and inner, and this chloroplast also, it has a blank structure like this. Okay, these are called as thylakoid membranes. We can say the fluid content which will be present inside, we will call it as a stroma. Just like as it is similar to mitochondria, and the chloroplast is also, or plastids are also, they have their own DNA and proteins. Okay, children, that's all about the plastids. The last organelle inside in the cytoplasm is a vacuole. Actually, what are these vacuoles? What are these vacuoles called? It means they are called the storage sacs. So vacuoles are just like as a small structures, round vesicles which are present just like as a lysosomes and ribosomes. The vacuoles are also small vacuoles will be scattered in the cytoplasm. Just now I said, very few animals they have the vacuoles, and plants they have the larger vacuoles. Okay, the plant cell, the vacuole is it will be the plant cell. We can see the vacuole. It will be whenever the plants are the smaller, the vacuole size is small, when the plant is growing bigger and it will be fused up. And it fused up and it will be formed like as a bigger size. Whereas coming to the animal cell, the vacuole, it will be, we can say that it's a large. It's a large, and in plant cell it will be the small when it is an younger stage. Okay, so in the plant cell, whenever it is growing up, in plant cell, the vacuole occupies 50 to 90% of the cell. That is the reason when you are drawing the diagram about this, the plant cell and an animal cell. In animal cell means the nucleus will be in the center. In the textbook, when you observe, the nucleus will be in the center. Why? Because the vacuoles are very small. The nucleus will be center. Whereas coming to the plant cell, the vacuole occupies 50 to 90%. See, this is the biggest one. Okay, that is the reason it pushes the nucleus aside. By seeing that also, you can remember which one is an plant cell and an animal cell. In plant cell, vacuoles occupies, but in plant cell the vacuole size is small when it is small. Okay, plant cell vacuole occupies 50 to 90%, and these vacuoles are covered by the single membrane. That single membrane structure is called as an tonoplast, and it is filled with the fluid called as an vacuolar sac. Okay, yes. So what are these main function of the vacuoles? Vacuole stores the different substances like as an amino acid, sugars, and proteins. Okay, whereas coming to the single cellular animal like as amoeba has two different types of vacuoles. One is the food vacuole. That means whenever the prey enters, immediately it forms the food vacuole and it will be stores the food inside. Okay, second type of vacuole is called contractile vacuole. What is the main function of this contractile vacuole? Means it helps in osmoregulation. What is the meaning of the osmoregulation? It helps to check the level of the water. Amoeba is an aquatic organism. It continuously lives in the water. With the help of this contractile vacuole, it checks its a water level. That process is called as an osmoregulation. Children, that's all for this particular lesson. I covered all the topic, the organelles. If anything is missed in the regular classes when you meet, and then that time just I will clarify once again all your doubts, and just let me note down all the key points. Keep it ready, your the running notes with the key points. When I ask you how to submit. Okay children, that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.